Hi students, welcome back to the Google Classroom of Class 7 Geography, Chapter 9 Life in the Deserts. How are you children? I hope all of you are safe and fine there at home.
Children, in the last class, we have learned about desert. What do you mean by desert? A desert is an arid region characterized by extremely high or low temperatures and has scarce vegetation. Then what are the two different types of deserts? Yes, hot desert and cold desert. Tell me an example of hot desert. Yes, Sahara Desert. Then which are found in tropical regions. Then what about the cold desert? Cold desert are found in high altitudes of the temperate regions. Example, Ladakh. Okay. So in the last class we have learnt about Sahara in detail. Okay. These are the specialities of Sahara Desert. Then today we would focus on the Ladakh, the cold desert Ladakh. So children, all are welcome to the cold desert of Ladakh. Ladakh is a cold desert lying in the Great Himalayas on the eastern side of Jammu and Kashmir. Once more, Ladakh is a cold desert lying in the Great Himalayas on the eastern side of Jammu and Kashmir. The Karakoram Range in the north and the Saskar Mountains in the south enclose it. Several rivers flow through the Ladakh, Indus being the most important them. Okay, several rivers flow through the Ladakh, Indus being the most important among them. Then the rivers form deep valleys and gorges. Several glaciers are found in Ladakh, for example, Gangotri Glacier. Ice sheets are known as glaciers. Due to its high altitude, the climate is extremely cold and dry. The air at this altitude is so thin that the heat of the sun can be felt intensely. The day temperatures in summer are just above the 0 degree and the night temperatures well below 30 degrees Celsius. It is freezing cold in the winters when the temperatures may remain below minus 40 degrees Celsius for most of the time. As it lies in the rain shade of the Himalayas, there is little rainfall, as low as 10 centimeters every year. The area experiences freezing winds and burning hot sunlight. You will be surprised to know that if you sit in the sun with your feet in the shade, you may suffer from both sunstroke and frostbite at the same time. Okay. Then, children, what about the flora and fauna of cold desert Ladakh? Due to high aridity, the vegetation is sparse. There are scanty patches of grasses and shrubs for animals to graze. Groves of willows and poplars are seen in the valleys. During the summers, fruit trees such as apples, apricots, and walnuts bloom. Several species of birds are sighted in Ladakh. Robins, redstarts, Tibetan snowcock, raven, and hope are common. Some of these are migratory birds. The animals of Ladakh are wild goats, wild sheep, yak, the special kind of dogs. The animals are reared to provide for milk, meat, and hides. Yak's milk is used to make cheese and butter. The hair of the sheep and goat is used to make woolens. Then people and occupation of the cold desert Ladakh. In summer season, the people are very busy in cultivating barley, potatoes, peas, beans, and turnip. The climate in winter months is so harsh that people keep themselves engaged in festivities and ceremonies. The women are very hardworking. They work not only in the house and fields but also manage small business and shops. Children, do you find any resemblance between the people of Ladakh and the inhabitants of Tibet and Central Asia? The people here are either Muslims or Buddhist. In fact, several Buddhist monasteries dot the Ladakhi landscape with their traditional gompas. Some famous monasteries are Hemis, Tiksi, She, and Lama Yuru. Leh, the capital of Ladakh, is well connected both by road and air. So, children, what is the capital of Ladakh? Leh. The National Highway 1A connects Leh to Kashmir Valley through the Sujila Pass. Can you name some more passes in the Himalayas? Tourism is a major activity with several tourists streaming in from within India and abroad. Visit to the Gombas, treks to see the meadows and glaciers, witnessing ceremonies and festivities are important activities of these tourists. Life of the people is undergoing change due to modernization, but the people of the Ladakh have over the centuries learned to live in balance and harmony with nature. Due to scarcity of resources like water and fuel, they are used with reverence and care. Nothing is discarded or wasted. So, children, it's time to wind up our session. This is the last chapter of our social science. So, all our chapters are over. Our social science chapters, that means all history, geography, and political science chapters are over. Study well. Okay. Let me recollect all the topics of cold desert. Ladakh is a cold desert lying in the Great Himalayas on the eastern side of Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, then several rivers flow through the Ladakh, which is the most important one, Indus. Then the most important glacier is Gangotri Glacier. Then what about the climate? Due to its high altitude, the climate is extremely cold and dry. Okay, extremely cold and dry. Then flora and fauna and the people and their occupation. In the summer season, the people are very busy in cultivating barley, potato, peas, beans, etc. Then the climate in the winter months is so hot.
Children, please note that the corresponding URL, notes of the lesson and test paper are also attached along with this video. Make use of all these available resources, study well and attend the test paper without fail. Thank you.